Hi, it's Lisa from Girl in Garage. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm doing another Beebeecrafts review on the Mosaic coaster mold this time. I have a 10% discount code that'll be in the description box if you're interested in checking out their molds. They've also got lots of different craft things, jewelry things, so go and check them out. All the links will be in my description box. And also, if you're a new YouTuber and you have 100 subscribers, you can contact them and you may be eligible to review some of their molds as well. So you'll get free molds. So that's awesome. So check out my description box. All the details will be in there. And yeah, so far so good with their molds. Like I said in one of my other reviews, I think they're actually better than Temu. Their prices are really reasonable and the quality of the molds are a lot better too. So far so good. So today I thought I'd do as my first, I've got a couple of different ideas, but this first one, I was going through some of my mum's things. Now mum was a sewer and she could make anything, and she could crochet and she could knit. And I actually found she was doing a patchwork quilt before she passed away. So that's not finished yet. So I will get around to finishing that one day for her because it's absolutely gorgeous. So I got the idea, oh, let's do like a patchwork quilt. So that's what I'm doing in the coasters today. So I just got some scrapbook paper and I cut it into strips with my little knifey thing here. And yeah, so that's some of the paper, and I just Mod Podged them. Just use my Mod Podge, and then yeah, cut them how I needed them with my little cutter. And I made up just a little template on a bit of card, just so when I put my mold down, because these, when they go down in the resin, they'll be like that and I won't be able to see the patterns. Just so I don't get confused, I've made myself up a little template just so I can sit that on there and do it. And yeah, so basically I'll put that one on because I'm only doing 2 tonight. So what I've done also, I've just painted the raised bits with my rose gold metallic pen. This one's from Deco Colour. I'll list everything I've used today in the description box as always. And so there's some of my strips ready to go. And then I've got these ones here. I just had them sitting in there. So basically, yeah, you can do this. I've already poured a layer of resin, which is now cured. You can wait for it to get tacky and then do this stage. Or, as mine has already cured because I've been doing other things, that's why I made up this template. Just to make it easy for myself, so I don't get confused, because I reckon that's what would happen doing this. Yeah, so let's get started. So basically, I've made up my resin. I'm using my 2:1, only because I love how there's hardly any bubbles. You could use one that sets up really quick, which would be ideal because I will be doing this in a couple of layers. I'll just move this one out of the road because there's a bit of a glare there, so sorry about that. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to pour a thin layer and then I'm going to put down my little bits of paper. Probably should have given it a spray first, but that's all right. So I don't want too much, but I want it just a nice thin layer, just so my bits of paper will actually lay down, but I don't really want them floating. I'm just going to get something to spread out my resin, a little bit of a move around. So do this gently so I don't dislodge my metallic pen. because sometimes you can get it flaking off if you've put it on the silicone too thick, which I can actually see a couple of little bits there now. So we'll have to pick them out. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's got it. Hopefully there's no more. But yeah, I've noticed that in a couple of projects using the metallic paint pens, it can come off. So you just have to be careful that you don't dislodge, like it chips off. I know that brand does, the Deco Colour. I'm not sure about the other pens. I've got a few other brands, but I haven't used them for a while, so I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm just making sure everything's over on the edges. Because as I said, yeah, I only want like a really thin layer, because if I did a layer too thick, I've got the chance of my little bits of paper floating, which I don't want, because this is going to take a little while to set up. But yeah, I thought I'd do 5 different designs. Seeing these coasters, they come in a set of 5. So I just thought I'd do like 2 at a time and do different styles. But yeah, if anyone else has an idea that they'd like me to try in these coasters, by all means, leave a message for me, or comment. Leave me a comment, I should say. All right, so I'm going to give this a quick spray. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of following my little template. So make sure it's up the right way. And just placing it in and just giving it a little push down. So yeah, I coated it back and front 2 coats with the Mod Podge, just so it was sealed. And yeah, basically that's it. So I don't want to bore you, because I'll take my time with this. So I'll pop you on a little fast forward and let you see the process. So that's done. I'll have to babysit these until I get tacky, because I know the paper's going to move around. So ideally it would be better to do this stage if your resin was tacky. You do have the risk though, if you pop it in, if you pop your paper in when your resin's tacky, can't talk tonight. If you pop your paper in when your resin's tacky, and you've put it in the wrong spot, you probably won't be able to get your paper out. So yeah, that's the risk you take, I guess. But yeah, so when these are cured, I'll come back for the final layer, and then it'll be demolding. So yeah, can't wait to see what they look like. Hopefully they will look like a patchwork quilt. All right, I'll see you soon. So these have cured, and I'm not sure if you can notice, I've got some little strips of paper in here because my paper moved as I thought it would. So if I had to do this again, I'd definitely do it when the resin is tacky, so my paper doesn't move. And also I wouldn't use Mod Podge because it looks like it hasn't sealed it properly. And I haven't used Mod Podge as a sealer before on paper, so definitely wouldn't use that again. So, ready for the last layer, and I'm just using some white. It's Iceland White by Archery Creations. And I've already mixed that up, so I'm just going to give them a quick spray with the 100% isopropyl alcohol. And hopefully these little bits of paper won't float that I've put in. So I don't know how successful this is going to be, but anyway, a bit of paper sticking up. So I'll see if I can squish it back down. Doesn't want to stay down, does it? And they look pretty full. If I add a bit more, might go over. A couple of drops more. Alright, that'll do it, I think. Yep, and that pesky little bit of paper is going to keep sticking up. So I'll babysit these for a while, and then I'll be back for the demolding. So I'll see you then. So these are cured, and hopefully they're pretty. Are we ready? Ta-da! What do you think? They turned out good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, the only thing is the paper. It didn't seal properly with the Mod Podge, so yeah, definitely wouldn't use that again. But yeah, happy with that. Just paint the edges and do some photos. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. I think they turned out cute. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye.